All right, let's look at the homework 2.3, problem number 2. All right, so let's evaluate this limit. All right, so first thing you should try is just to plug in the number to see where it goes. If you get a finite value, that's probably the right answer. If you get 0 over 0, then you have to do more work. All right, so if you plug in -3, so you have, let's do it in our head. -3 squared would be 9, minus -3 would be adding 3, so it's going to be 12 minus 12. So you can see that the numerator approaches 0, right? Good news, right? Denominator is 4 times -3 squared would be 4 times 9, so 36. Minus 11 times 3, 33, so it's going to be 3 minus 3. So we, as we expected, you get 0 over 0. All right, so when you have 0 over 0, that's an indicator of a common factor on top and bottom, namely x plus 3. All right, so let's look for that. All right, so I'm going to factor out the numerator and denominator separately, see what happens. Right, so limit as x approaches -3, right? So since when we plug in -3, you get 0, so we're expecting x plus 3 as the common factor. So I'm going to actually go ahead and put those in, and we should be able to cancel them out. All right, so on top, x squared plus minus x minus 12, so this is going to be x minus 4, would that work? 3 plus -4 gives you -1. 3 times -4 gives you -12, so that would work. For the denominator, so you have to get 4x squared, so it's got to be 4x. And we have to get a -3, so it's going to be -1. Would that work? All right, 3 times -1 gives you -3. All right, so 3 times 4 is 12 minus 1, so it gives you 11. So this will work. All right, so therefore, since we found a common factor on top and bottom, so we go ahead and then cross them out, right? Then we can just plug in, right? So let's plug into the rest of the expression, right? So x is a -3 now, so -3 minus 4. Right, so I'm plugging a -3, so it's a 4 times -3 and minus 1, right? And this will give us, let's say, -3 minus 4 is -7 on top, right? So 4 times -3 is -12 minus 1 would be -13. So we can, since there's no point of putting a negative sign on top and bottom, so we can scratch those out. So it's going to be positive 7 over 13. So let's type it in. So we found that to be 7 over 13, right? Let's check the answer. All right, I came back and looks like we got this one correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.